So in the last newsletter I talked about how a tight calf muscle could be causing you problems for your low back. I could have made a video about how a lack of ankle motion could be causing you Achilles tendinitis, knee dysfunction, plantar fasciitis, it could be a shoulder problem, neck, even headaches. But I'm not going to talk about that today. We'll maybe make that video down the line. Today I just want to talk to you about what you could do if you think that you have a tight calf muscle. And it could be on both sides, or it could be just on one side. So we're going to look at a stretch to deal with that. And what makes it different perhaps from the stretch that you do already, if you already stretch, is the positioning. So we're going to position in such a way that the body can't cheat the motion and get it from elsewhere, for example from the foot. And it's also going to be a stretch in 3 planes of motion, because we're 3-dimensional beings, we move in 3 planes of motion, and our muscles have to decelerate, control that motion in 3 planes. And so we have to stretch our muscles in 3 planes of motion as well. So this is a stretch that I do often with my patients, and you might have done this if you've come to see me. The side we're stretching, we're going to go in a split stance. The side we're stretching is the back leg. We want the feet on a kind of a single track, and we want the outside borders, particularly the back foot, to be perpendicular to the wall. So if the foot's turned out, the body can cheat the motion. So we're going to have that toe pointing straight towards the wall. That's quite important. Now you can either put your hands up high on the wall or go onto your elbows. I quite like getting onto my elbows. And don't go so far away as you can't go anywhere, because we want this knee to be able to move forward and back over the front toe. And we're going to keep the heel down at the back. So we're going to go first of all forward and back, forward and back. Okay, and that might be the way you normally stretch your calf. But then we're going to drive with the hips. I'm going to drive them left, right, and then we're going to go in the transverse rotational plane. We're going to go turn the hips one way and then the other way. And all the while you have to stay forward, keeping the stretch in the calf. And you should feel that feels very different. You're still getting a stretch, but it feels different to when you're just going forward and back. And that's because it's a much more complete, comprehensive stretch for your calf. Important, as always, to do your stretches frequently. So you might get a change with one stretch, but the more often you can do it, the better it will be.